Thank you for 2K, everyone. All it takes is one incest video to pop off and I make another Q&A. Alright then, let's see what type of questions we have. Okay then, off to a good start. Who are you? Hi, I'm Inclined. This is my YouTube channel. I make videos about things, mostly Osu and animation. Please watch some of them after you finish this video. What motivated you to make a YouTube channel? I have one, but I haven't posted yet, and I'm afraid I won't upload consistently. Nothing crazy, actually. I just made some shitty Lego animations 5 years ago, and wanted to post them somewhere. I don't think you really need to worry about posting consistently unless you actually want to gain some sort of an audience. I just posted whatever I wanted for about 3 years, without giving it much thought, before actually gaining some traction with that 1 year progression video. And now, because I want to keep topping myself, I post once every blue moon, so pick your poison. What other games do you play or plan to play in 2026, if any? At the moment I play Tetris, and in the future I'd like to play Amori or Unbeatable when I get the time to. What are your top 5 anime? Lucky Star, Usagi Drop, Bunny Girl Senpai, Dragon Maid, and Chunibyo. And if I had to choose, I'd say Bunny Girl Senpai is my favorite out of the 5.
How to sneak into the girls' bathroom.
Why are you gay? I don't know. Comes with the territory, I guess. What are all your specs? Peripherals, PC, etc. The keyboard is the Leobog High 75 with Gazoo UT4 V2 and Leobog Greywood V4 switches. I have a SEO device, my mouse is a DarmoShark M3, tablet is a Wacom CTL472, Soundcore Q20i for headphones, and a Fifine AM8 for my microphone. It's a mix of stuff, I know. For the PC, I don't actually use a PC. I have an M1 MacBook Air for editing and playing Osu. My MacBook has 500GB of RAM and 8GB. That's not correct. My MacBook has 500GB of storage and 8GB of RAM, and I use it for basically everything, so I'd say it was a good investment. Obviously, not for everyone, but it works for me and what I need from it. What's your favorite food? Udon, fensu, or pizza? Will you make more bad anime PowerPoints in the future? Well, I mean, now that the video's done so well, I kinda have to. Do you plan on making any more videos with your friends? If they say yes, then absolutely, I'll make sure to bring them back. Any tips for people wanting to start animating? Play around in Wiki Editor to see if you actually want to start animating, then either buy Toon Boom Harmony, or use this piece of abandonware that nobody really likes instead. Why do we have this channel? Great question. This was a channel I made in my Discord server to collect questions for this Q&A. If you like this video, I would highly suggest to join the Discord server. Oh, that's how these things are supposed to go, right? If you were a shirt, would you rather be folded or hung? I don't know what that means. What is your Tetrio profile? Here it is. Have a loving relationship with your soulmate that can last a lifetime, or die from a heart attack tomorrow. Question for your friends. Has the ink ever kissed a guy?
Yeah.
This is the Osu part of the Q&A. Skip to this time if you don't want to hear any questions about Osu. Is focusing on accuracy early on a good thing, or is it better to push harder maps and let the accuracy develop on its own? Take a wild guess what I'm gonna say. Will you resign yourself to DT aim slop to get 600s or 700s in the future? Well, they aren't really ranking any easy no-mod aim maps at the moment, so I might have to. Never mind then. Alright, what's a habit you thought was helping your improvement, but later realized was holding you back? Staying away from unranked maps, I guess? I always had this assumption that graveyarded meant low quality maps, but now that I've played the game for about 3-4 years, I've realized that maps in ranked can be just as low quality, if not worse than Graveyard. What is something you believed about improving in Osu that turned out to be completely wrong? You need to memorize anything above AR 10.2. You don't, I'm just bad. If you had to start over today, what's one thing you would stop doing immediately? Main no mod, because right now, all my other skill sets, apart from maybe double time, are incredibly underdeveloped for a 7K. You really don't want that. What's an Osu opinion you have that most people would disagree with? Okay, BN should stop trying to justify what's rankable and what's not, because reasonably, I could say that this is rankable if I write a long enough paragraph about it. I get that they want more variety into rank section, but for slop, especially aim slop, they probably should have drawn the line a long time ago, back at maybe Time to Say Goodbye, and said, that's as far as we're going, anything more blatantly farm than this, and it's unrankable. What do you think of later specific features like ranked / quick play matchmaking, daily challenges, new mods, etc.? I'm gonna be real, I haven't tried most of them. Do you think it's viable to play / improve consistently at 2 game modes simultaneously? Yeah, of course. In the same way you were forced to study multiple subjects at school at the same time and forced to get good at all of them, you can definitely improve in more than one Osu game mode at once. How did you find Osu? I think I've told this story already, but I'll tell it again. One of my classmates kept talking about playing 8 stars in Osu a few years ago, so out of curiosity I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and yeah, I never left. I also actually never saw that guy play Osu, so Guess we'll never know. Which is funnier, 727 or 67? Please kill yourself. I asked this last year during the first Q&A and I'm gonna ask again. After seeing your improvement, would you see yourself as the top player in a year from now? Still probably not, which is ironic because I also said I didn't think I'd be a 4-digit last year, but you know. Here we are. My improvement's been slowing down recently and I've started playing the game less, so I wouldn't have that much faith. But you never know. Could happen. Do you do anything in your free time other than Osu? Not really, no. Well, do you play any other game mode? Nah, they're too hard to get good at. Advice to little 6-digits like myself. Try and build up every single skill set in Osu, and then focus on one skill set to farm, while also remembering to build everything else up. I forgot to do that, and now I can only play aim. So, don't be like me. Who is the best former top player to never reach number 1, in your opinion? I don't know if you count as a former top player because he's still number 8 at the moment, but Lifeline got pretty close. And who are your main inspirations for playing aim? I don't think I really had any inspiration for playing aim. The skill set just has the largest variety of songs, and it was easiest to learn. Stream map top play when? Never. Have you ever looked at popular Osu content creators and felt down? Which popular Osu content creators? Please tell me, I can't find them. Not particularly. The algorithm isn't really something we can control. Some videos do well, and some don't. It's less about how much effort you put in and more about whether or not it's enjoyable for a general audience. Could you beat LeBron James in Osu? Surely, right? How to learn streams? Don't ask me, I don't know the answer. How to aim? Okay, now this one I can answer, it's pretty simple. You get this, get that, then you go like... And there you go, you can play aim. Favorite song found through Osu?
Some of these ones are pretty good, I can't lie. A lot of these.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of questions. Can you make a video about trying as many rhythm games as you can in one day? I mean, I could. Who are your favorite YouTubers outside of Osu? Doug, Tom Scott, Delusional, Divi, Noodle, Kexi. There's probably more, I'll put them on screen. Will you ever do some sort of vlog? Maybe. If I ever go to COE, I might do that, but you know, you have to show your face in a vlog. It's really hard to do one without that, so I wouldn't get your hopes up. On average, how long does it take for you to finish editing a video? Between script writing and video editing usually takes the longest, and can range from less than an hour for a gameplay video to several months for something big. That interview video is still not out yet. For reference, my 1-year Osu progression video took about 2 months of editing to finish. Favorite mod? None, they all suck. No mod forever, baby. What is your lowest accuracy FC? Off the top of my head, it's this one. When do you plan on reaching 3-digit? Before I die, I'd say. Will you ever make videos with the Discord server? Maybe. Or maybe not. Is this enough questions? Yes, bro, oh my god. End of the Osu section. The rest of this video will be not related to Osu. Will you collab with any YouTuber in the future? I actually have done a few collabs before. Editing me put them on screen right now. And if anyone wants to do a collab in the future, then sure. Well, there's your answer. How do you draw good? Finally, a good question. I watched a couple YouTube videos a while back which had some basic anime drawing tips, and then just practiced by looking at reference art. A lot of reference art. Why do you like Lucky Star, you wanker? I mean, how could you not? Just look at this. Shut the fuck up! Would you rather have to brush your pinky finger over every square centimeter? What? Or have to... the second one. What software do you recommend for animation? Okay then. Unfortunately, there aren't really any good recommendations I can give you, since intuitive, free animation software just doesn't really exist. I said before, Wiki Editor, that's free. There's also OpenToons. Studio Ghibli uses it, so it must be at least somewhat decent. But warning, I haven't tried it, and it does not look easy to learn. If you're willing to go and crack software in 2026, don't take that out of context. Then try Adobe Animate. Otherwise, I've heard Toon Boom Harmony and Clip Studio Paint X are both good paid alternatives. Do you play Geometry Dash? A little bit, I'm not that good though. Will you be making Geometry Dash videos soon? No, probably not, I don't like playing it that much. How did you break your leg? That's actually a really good question, so I basically... When is the video coming out? Oh well, in that case, I guess we can't have any more questions. Alright, see ya.
This video has taken so long to make that I have gotten even more questions even after editing it, so I'm gonna put them in now. Is there an artist you didn't expect you'd like but ended up being a fan of? Olivia Rodrigo. Surprisingly. Origin of that goober you drew. When I was about 10, I think, I saw in a comic this character which had spiky hair, and I thought that was cool, so I decided I'm gonna try doing that as well. This isn't a question, I just wanted to put it in, because it's a nice comment. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'm glad I'm one of your favorite YouTubers.